Back around the perimeter. Murdoch for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Williams. These two teams have met a couple of times. Tyrone came away winners both times. Hernandez with the drive, kicks it outside. Clancy for three, no good. Rebounded by Cryer. All around the perimeter to Cryer. Baseline drive, can't bank it in. Williams with the rebound, hands it off quickly to Johnson. Johnson leaves it for Clancy in the corner. High post to Williams, picks up his dribble back outside to Brown. Brown to Johnson, who drives in the lane, puts up the floater, gets it to drop in, and it's 4-0 Tyrone. Baseline floater is left short by Smith. Brown up to Hernandez. Hernandez drives in lane, puts up the floater. It's good. 6-0 Bobcats. 6:08 to play here in the first quarter. Fain with the ball on the wing. Now over to Murdoch, who looked at the three. Now he'll drive, kicks out. Back outside to Murdoch for three. No good. Rebounded by Brown. Clancy with the drive in the lane. Spins, puts up the shot. Can't get it to roll in. Ball will stay at that end. Last touch by Romero. And Tyrone will maintain possession. 5:36 left here, first quarter, 6-0. Bobcats lead in the lane, gets it to crawl over. Hernandez with his second basket, 8-0 now. Smith guarded tightly there by Hernandez. Hernandez got a hand on that one, but Fain able to save it. Back to Smith, had it knocked away, though, by Johnson. Loose ball picked up by Clancy. Now Johnson back the other way, behind his back, kicks it back outside to Hernandez. Down low to Williams. They'll go to double team. He tried to bank it in with the baseline move. Ball tapped out of bounds by Clancy. Over to the Bulldogs. 4:51 left here in the first quarter. Felt still looking for their first points of the contest. Cryer with the ball on the wing, gives it to Fain. Fain puts up the shot and gets it to drop in. And the Bulldogs are on the board. 8-2 now the score, Tyrone. 4:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Hernandez drives, kicks outside to Williams, who drives into the lane. Back outside to Hernandez. He'll put up the wing three, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Murdoch. Waters wants them to push, up to Fain. Ball knocked away by Johnson, up to Hernandez. He'll pull up in the lane, gets it to drop in. His third basket, 10-2 now, as we reach the midway point of the first quarter. Spin by Murdoch, puts it up and in, nice touch. 10-4, steal to get it back. Smith now with it. Smith in the corner for three. Can't get it to drop. Williams with the rebound. Had plenty of time with that one, but just couldn't get it to drop in there. Now Brown leaves it for Clancy. Down low to Hernandez. Dribbles in the lane, tries to hook it in. Well defended there by Murdoch, who grabs the rebound. Smith brings it up. Now back around to Murdoch on the opposite side. Fain at the top of the key. Now back around to Smith on the opposite wing. Now Murdoch with it up top. Fein to Cryer. Tries to put up a wild shot, draws a foul. Looks like they'll call that one on Williams. His first foul, team's first foul. It'll be Cryer at the line for 2 shots. First shot is good. Into the game for Tyrone, a sophomore number 35, Jackson Bell, and also a sophomore number 1, Dakota Kane. In for Felt, the sophomore number 2, J.R. Reyes, Junior Reyes, and also number 14, a junior, Jeb Voorhees. Both free throws by Cryer are good. 10-6 now the score, just under 3 to play here in the first quarter. Johnson to Kane. Now Johnson over to Williams. Williams drives into the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Murdoch, and a foul from behind. That is going to be number 2 on Kobe Williams. So 2 team fouls, but he's already picked up his second. He'll head to the bench as Ethan Brown checks back in for the Bobcats. Reyes, little confusion as he and Smith were both in the same spot. Now Reyes, back to Smith. Cryer wanted to get the ball to Murdoch. Now he'll drive. Shot blocked. Hernandez came across and swiped that one out. Cryer will leave it for Murdoch. Smith for 3. It was good, but no, they'll say he traveled before the shot, so no good. That would have made it a 1-point game, so tough one to lose there. 2:02 to play here, first quarter. Bell steps in lane, has it knocked away by Reyes, but gets it back. Johnson with the drive, puts up the floater, it's good. That's his second basket. 12-6 now the score. Tyrone to Cryer. Cryer baseline jumper is good. Cryer with 6 points. 27-14. 3:45 left in the first half. Hernandez got that one back. Murdoch stole it for a second, but was right along the baseline or sideline and couldn't stay in bounds. Johnson for 3, no good. High rebound. Ball still loose. Hernandez comes away with it for Tyrone. Kicks it over to Brown. 3 from the wing, no good. Cryer with the rebound. Outlet pass to Smith past midcourt. Kicks it over to Voorhees, who dives inside, no good. Hernandez comes away with the rebound. And Hernandez affected that offensive possession by Felt. Pulls up, no good. Long rebound by Rollins. Into the paint to Brown. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Cryer. Taken away, though, by Brown. And they're going to call the foul on Brown. His first foul of the game. Team's 5th foul. Romero with the ball over to Voorhees. Murdoch pulls up in the lane, no good. Voorhees saves it to Cryer, who drives to the hoop. High off the glass, no good. Rollins with the rebound on the backside. 2:20 to play. Hernandez with the drive, lays it up and in as it rolls in. .14 now for Hernandez. 29-14 the lead with 2 left. Murdoch left alone, no good on the three. Ball tipped out of bounds, and last touch by Smith. Fain will check back in for the Bulldogs. Brown with it, missed the shot at the block. That one tipped out of bounds by Clancy. Williams and Bell check back in for Tyrone. 1:36 left in the half. Both of them checking in with a pair of fouls each. So Coach Witt taking a little bit of a chance here with 1:36 left in the half. And both of them with 2 fouls. Voorhees drives in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Williams. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 1:18 left in the half. Tyrone 29, Felt 14. Clancy with the ball on the wing. Pass intercepted by Voorhees. Takes it to the hoop and lays it up and in. He's got 6 off the bench for the Bulldogs. 29-16 the score now. Hernandez to the baseline, falls down. Voorhees comes away with the ball. Long pass ahead to Fain, intercepted by Johnson. Johnson dumps it off to Hernandez, who puts it up and in. 31-16, 40 seconds left. Cryer all the way to the hoop, no good. Knocks his own rebound out to Murdoch, who puts it up off the glass, no good. And he's going to be called for his first foul from behind. His first foul, team's second. Brown and Kane and Rollins check back in for Tyrone. And Reyes checks back in for Felt with 30 seconds left here in the first half. Hernandez gets a screen from Johnson. He'll leave it for Brown. Now back out top as they hold for one shot. 12 on the clock. Now at 10 they'll go. Screen to for Hernandez. Back outside to Hernandez, 5 on the clock. He looks to drive, he'll pop back out. Long 2, in and out, rebounded by Cryer. We head to the half. Tyrone leads 31-16 over Felt. We'll be back with the second half. While we got you here, we'll go ahead and give you some of the scores from around the region. Garber, number 4 in the state, leads Texhoma on the boys' side, 29-22 at half. Buffalo leads Balco early, 5-4. Hardesty Yarborough on the girls' side defeated Balco, number 9 ranked Balco, 46-45 in overtime. And the Laverne girls came back to defeat Wacomas 41-38. And also Goodwell boys trail Burlington 34-21 in the second quarter. We'll be back with the second half.
So it's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Service not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
Winner advances to the regional championship game. And also with this win, guarantees themselves a spot in the area tournament. Turnaround jumper by Hernandez, a little too strong. Cryer with the rebound on the backside. Loser still with an opportunity. They'll just have to take the hard road, as they'll have to win Friday and Saturday to claim a spot in the area tournament. Fain now over to Murdoch. Down low, back outside. Murdoch for three. He drains it. Murdoch now with 5 points. It's 31-19. 7:10 to play here in the third. Johnson down low to Brown. Turnaround jumper. Gets the shooter's roll. Brown now with 4, 33-19. Fain over to Reyes. Now Smith takes the deep three, no good. Johnson with the rebound. And a foul on Smith. That will be his second, team's first of the half. Hernandez with it, looks to go baseline, skip pass across. Ethan Brown, three from the corner, no good. Hernandez tried to tip it back in, no good. After to get it over to Clancy, back outside to Williams. Now back to Clancy, tries to go baseline, gives it to Williams. And a travel call on Williams. That's his second or third one they've called on him tonight. Reyes, back out to Fain. Reyes gives it to Cryer at the high post, and a foul is called. They say he got a hold of the arm. And that's going to be on Williams. That will be his third. And he'll have to check out as Jackson Bell checks in his spot. All out top tip by Brown, but Fain able to bring it in to save the possession for Felt. Back up top to Murdoch as Williams calls out the play he wants. Smith to Fain on the baseline. He'll back it back out top to Murdoch. Cryer with the drive, gets it to roll in. He's got 8 points, and it's 33-21. 5:21 left to play here in the third. Three-pointer from the corner from Hernandez, no good. Rebound on the backside by Smith. Murdoch pushes up ahead to Cryer, who takes it to the block. Can't get that one to roll in. Bell with the rebound. Back up ahead to Brown. Tried to get it to Hernandez, but Smith got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. 4:56 left, third quarter. High pass into the lane, tipped out by Cryer as they tried to get it to Hernandez. Brown puts up the wing three, no good. Clancy with the rebound and the putback. 35-21 now the score, 4:40 to play in the third. Smith with the ball. Ball tipped by Hernandez, able to get it to Murdoch. Deep three, left it short. Clancy with the rebound. Pushed up ahead to Hernandez. Gets it back to Bell. He'll take the wing three. He drains it, his second of the game. We've got a timeout on the floor. 4:12 left to play here in the third. Tyrone leads big, 38-21 over Felt. So Felt ball out of the timeout. Full court pressure by Tyrone. Smith back to Fain with it. Skip pass over to Reyes. Now to Murdoch on the wing. High post. Ball kicked. So Felt will inbound the ball. Johnson tried to steal it away from Cryer, able to gather it back in. Smith open for three, no good. Rebound on the backside by Brown. Bell for three, no good. Hernandez with the rebound. Brown, it rims out. Rebound on the backside by Fain. Murdoch looking to drive. Backs off, baseline jumper is good. Nice touch on that one. He's got 7, and it's 38-23 with 3 to play here in the third. Pass intercepted by Murdoch. Splits the defenders too hard off the glass, though. Jumped maybe a little too far out. Clancy with the rebound. Timeout on the floor. 2:37 left, third quarter. Tyrone 38, Felt 23. Tyrone with possession of the ball out of the timeout. Clancy with the ball now to Bell in the corner. Now to Clancy, back to Johnson. Ball around to Hernandez. Now Clancy back out top with it. Tyrone being very patient with it. No reason for them to hurry. Leading big. Ball to Bell. He'll take the three. High off the backboard. Rebounded by Hernandez and put back in. And I don't know how you defend that. 18 points now for Hernandez. His athleticism really showing up in this one. 40-23 now, the lead for Tyrone. Cryer to Reyes. Back outside to Voorhees. He'll take the three, in and out. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson slips. Ball's loose. Smith up to Reyes. Reyes banks it in for the basket. 40-25 as we near the 1 minute mark of the third quarter. Clancy with the ball. Baseline drive by Bell. Shot blocked by Murdoch. Back outside though to Clancy. Now to Bell. Voorhees went for the steal, missed it. Now inside, ball loose. Murdoch comes away with it. Pass up ahead to Voorhees, and he's going to be called for the travel. No, they'll call the foul there. That is number 2. Rollins checks into the game, as well as Kane and Williams. .25 seconds left here in the quarter. Fain gets a screen from Voorhees over to Cryer. He'll put up the 3. Gets it to drop in. 11 for Cryer now. 10 seconds left. 40-28. Hernandez with the ball. Kick pass over to Kane. Can't handle it. Gets it back over to Johnson. And an over and back call gives the ball back to Felt with 1.6 seconds left here in the third. Number 4, Clay Witt checks in. Connor Witt, Shot by Smith at the buzzer, no good. We head to the fourth. Tyrone leads Felt 40-28.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Service not available in all areas. 76 stand by.
And we are ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Felt with possession of the ball, trailing by 12. Some of the other area scorers, Balco boys trail Buffalo 23-17 at the half. Voorhees with the drive, banks it in. He's got 8 points. He's 40-30. Also, Texhoma boys losing to Garber 55-30 in the fourth quarter. And Goodwell boys losing 46-34 in the third quarter. Johnson splits the defenders, back outside to Brown. Now back to Johnson at the free throw line, back outside to Clancy. Gives it to Williams, back outside to Hernandez. Brown to Clancy. Clancy turnaround jumper, no good. Ball tipped around, Clancy gets it back and puts it up and in. Clancy with 6 now, 42-30, 7 to play. Voorhees with the ball, lost it, and Hernandez comes away with it for Tyrone. Over to Johnson. Now back to Clancy at the high post, back outside. Brown for 3, he drains it from the corner. Brown now with 7, 45-30 now the lead for Tyrone. Murdoch for 3, no good. Hernandez with the rebound. He'll bring it across midcourt. Leaves it outside for Clancy. Now to Johnson, over to Brown. Johnson with it on the wing. Baseline to Hernandez. Now back out top to Clancy. Tyrone taking their time. Leading by 15, pull up, jumper by Johnson, no good, and that's going to be a foul in the lane. They're going to call that one on Matthew Clancy, his first, and just the second team foul of the half. Cryer into the game for the Bulldogs. And Bell checks in for the Bobcats. Murdoch with the ball, gets it over to Cryer. Back outside to Murdoch. Now Voorhees with it, loses control, maintains possession, gets it over to Smith, who had to jump to save that one from going out. Murdoch, 3 from the corner, no good. Bell with the rebound. 5.5 left to play, 15-point lead for the Bobcats. The winner advances to take on what it appears may be Burlington, although Goodwell making a little bit of a comeback late in that one. Hernandez tied up in the middle. He'll be called for the travel. Timeout on the floor, 5:03 left to play. Tyrone 45, Felt 30.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Number 6 stand by.
So out of the timeout, Felt with possession of the ball. Cryer will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Over to Smith on the wing, guarded there by Hernandez. Now back to Cryer. Drives in the lane, pulls up, rims in and out. Voorhees with a big rebound and a putback. He's got 10 off the bench, and it's 45-32. Double team, ball tipped by Murdoch, but Clancy gets it and a foul on the floor. They'll call that one on Cryer. His first, team's second. Brown, Rollins back into the game for the Bobcats. Ball up top to Hernandez. Gets it to Brown. Now Johnson with it. Now Clancy. Clancy pulls up, no good. Ball on the floor, got his own rebound.
3 seconds.
Hernandez with the drive, backs off, puts up the shot, leaves it short. Rollins with the rebound to keep the possession. Brown for 3, no good. Gets his own rebound though. Quickly to Clancy, now back out top to Johnson. Under 4 to play, Johnson with the drive, it's blocked by Murdoch. Pass up ahead to Cryer. Pass intercepted by Rollins. Pass back around top to Johnson, now to Clancy. 3.5 to play. Now Rollins waits. Voorhees is going to foul him. That will be number 1 on Voorhees. Team's 3rd foul. And it will be Rollins at the line for 2 shots. in and out. 3:20 left to play. Rollins' second shot is up off the front of the rim. Hernandez tips it out to maintain possession for Tyrone. Drives to the block, puts it high off the glass, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. He's got 20 points, and it's 47-32 with 3 minutes left. Murdoch loses it. Johnson comes away with it for the Bobcats. Pass over to Rollins, looked at the three, he'll dive inside. Shot left short, rebounded by Smith. Murdoch, pass up ahead to Voorhees. He'll attack the rim, passes it off to Cryer. Knocked out of bounds by Rollins, though. 2:45 left to play. Felt keeps possession of the ball. Inbounded to Murdoch. Murdoch spins. He'll pass it back outside to Voorhees. Pass over to Fain. Murdoch with the drive, puts up the shot off the glass, no good. Hernandez with the rebound on the backside. Pass up ahead to Rollins. And a timeout on the floor, 2:17 to play. Tyrone leads Felt 47-32.
The year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Some restrictions may apply.
Tyrone's ball out of the timeout, 2:17 to play. Winner advancing to Saturday's regional championship in Arnett. That'll be against Burlington or Goodwell. Burlington leads Goodwell right now, 54-44 in the fourth quarter. We've got a jump ball on the floor. Arrow points in favor of the Bobcats, so they'll maintain possession. Gets it in to Clancy. Back to Williams. He'll leave it for Brown. Now over to Hernandez. Cryer's going to be called for the foul. That'll be Cryer's second, team's fourth foul. Ball inbounded to Johnson up top. Guarded tight there by Fain, who knocked it loose for a second, but Johnson able to get it back. Now Brown back over to Clancy. We're at the 140 left. Murdoch knocks that one away, chases it down. Steps in the lane and lays it up and in off the glass. Murdoch, that's his first points of the second half. He's got 9 now, 47-34. Under a minute and a half left. Brown looks to go baseline, spins at the basket, and a travel call. Ball back over to Felt. Bell checks back in for the Bobcats. Murdoch with the ball. Back outside to Smith to Voorhees. Drives to the hoop and lays it up and in. Timeout on the floor. 1:06 left to play. Tyrone 47, Felt 36.
It's the year 2020, and I'm thinking this should be a time to really focus on what's important, family. We here at PTCI feel the same way. Even if you have family on the other side of the world, you should be able to communicate with them. PTCI high-speed internet allows you to do just that. And remember, PTCI is local and will continue to make the best technology available in the Panhandle area, so you can stay in touch with your loved ones everywhere. Call 800-562-2556 or go to ptci.net for more details.
Services not available in all areas. Incoming switch standby.
They were getting blown out in that first quarter, huh? 10-point game in the third. Couple of the area scores. Buffalo leads Balco 32-22 in the third quarter. Texhoma losing big to Garber. Of course, Garber, the fourth-ranked team in the state, 73-38. Goodwell cuts into Burlington's lead. Now it's just 56-49. Smith tried to get the steal there on the pass to Brown. The ball goes out of bounds. Ball inbounded to Johnson, who gets it across midcourt. Foul by Fain from behind. That'll be Fain's first foul. Team's fifth foul. You'll probably see the Bulldogs, if they can't get a steal, fouling right away, especially with 5. They'll try to get them into the bonus, so they've got to go to the line and make the 1-and-1. Ball outside to Clancy, now to Williams. Now back to Clancy, who drives. Baseline drive, kick back outside to Brown. And a foul on Smith. That'll be his third, team's 6th foul. Ball inbounded to Hernandez. Now back to Brown. They'll get it over to Johnson. Stolen away by Murdoch. Races to the hole, and he's going to be called for the double. So the turnover back to Tyrone. 33.7 left to play. 11-point lead for Tyrone. And Murdoch will be called for the foul, and that will be in the bonus, so that will send Brown to the line for the 1-and-1. Actually, it's Clancy shooting the 1-and-1. Sorry, I said Brown. He makes the front end. 48-36. Second shot from the lone senior. Makes it. He's got 8 now, and it's 49-36, under 30 seconds left. Three-pointer in and out by Murdoch. Hernandez with the rebound. 15 seconds left to play. To Johnson. Up to Brown across midcourt. 10 seconds left. Williams back to Johnson, now to Brown. And they'll run off the final seconds. The Tyrone Bobcats will advance to the regional championship with a 49-36 win over Tyrone. They'll face the winner between Burlington and Goodwell. Burlington leads Goodwell 56-49 in the fourth quarter. We thank you for joining us here on PTCI Channel 2 and our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always catch these and other games archived there as well. Not sure what we'll be covering at area. We hope to be there to cover the Panhandle teams as well. This is our last game of coverage for the regional. We will not be going to Arnett or to any of the other places Friday or Saturday. But check back next week. We'll try to let you know what we'll be covering over there in Woodward. That's it from Bullard Gymnasium in Forgan, Oklahoma. Good night.